Hi students, this is Mr. Ariaga, your instructor for this semester. I wanted to go over with you, for those of you who have not used Blackboard before, I want to go over, kind of run through what our course looks like, how everything's going to work for this semester. Blackboard, if you've used it before, it looks a little different. They did an update recently, and it's still kind of new to me, but it looks a little different, but everything is pretty much the same. So when you log into the course, this is what you're going to see. The information, remember, and I'll talk about this later, you're going to need your textbook right away. So if you haven't made arrangements with financial aid to obtain a textbook, you really need to get one as soon as possible. Um, and I'll ask more about your textbook later on in the semester. We have a few weeks to get it. Here's the actual textbook that we use. It is the 6th edition. If you cannot get, if money is an issue, the 5th edition is very similar to the 6th edition. You can get that one used on Amazon for a lot cheaper. So I would encourage you, if you're going to have some issues getting your textbook because of financial aid, or it's a little expensive to buy a brand new one, you can look on Amazon and get the 6th edition. So like I said, this is the first page that you're going to see when you log in. It's got some information, a link to my web page on the CBC website, the course syllabus, as well as the course calendar, which is not there right now. I'm working on updating that, but you'll see it. You can see the file right here. So that's pretty much what you'll see on this screen. It's never going to change. This is the way the screen's going to look. The bulk of your the content is going to be here where it says course content. So this is where you'll see all your assignments. So the first two items here aren't going to change either. So this first one will talk to you about the folders. So you see that there's week 1 available. Then you'll see week 2 all the way to 15, 16 weeks that we're in the semester. So these individual folders where your assignments will be, and I'll get to that in a minute. Talks about the deadline. The assignments will become available at Sunday at 11:59, and then you have an entire week to work on them. Please do not wait until the very last minute to complete them or submit them, because inevitably you're going to have some kind of internet issue or something's going to happen. So I give you enough time to do the assignments and to turn them in without having any issues. I really hope that you'll take advantage of that. The other link here is where all of our helpful information is. I have taken, learning over the semesters that I've been at CBC, some of the issues that students have, and so I try to have the information for you. Some students are using Google Docs. In this course, I only accept Word, PowerPoint, and PDF files, so I don't want the actual Google Doc because I can't open it. I don't want to link to an online document, so this will tell you how to save the Google Doc. If you're using Google Docs, save it to a PDF. Next link is uploading to YouTube. There are, since it's an online class, you will be needing to upload YouTube videos to do our speeches. In fact, in the first or second week, I have an assignment where you post an introduction video. How to upload your assignments on Blackboard. A lot of students have issues with that. I'll show you in this tutorial, and that's where this link will go to, because it'll show you how to do that. Information for CBC, technology resources, where to go to log onto your campus email, Campus Connect, Office of Disability Service. If you have a diagnosed learning disability, you can have this contact information of who to contact the person on campus. They will then review any documentation, and then they will send me a letter saying what type of accommodations you qualify for, extended time taking tests, that kind of thing. So I will not, unless I hear from them, it's your responsibility as a student, if you have a learning disability, to contact the representative here at CBC. And then once I receive, that letter from him, I will, then we'll talk about your accommodations. But that's only if you have a diagnosed learning disability. And then also there's a link to CBC offers Microsoft Office for free for current students. So there's a link of how to obtain that, because we do use Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. So you are able to download the latest version for free. And the last few links, when you write papers for this class, we'll be using the MLA format. A lot of you may not have used a specific type of format or are used to a different format, but I prefer the MLA formatting. So there's this link. The first link here shows you examples of how to do it, and then the last one is for your citations. When you do your works cited pages and things like that, you'll put in all the information, and it'll click a button. It'll put it all in the proper format, so all you have to do is copy and paste it into your paper. So it's really easy to use. So that's the helpful information tab. Let's go back to the course content. So the first thing you'll see week 1, and it gives the date of when this assignment is open, the 14th to the 21st, because that's how long you'll have to complete the week 1 assignments. So the first thing you'll see here, these are 2 of the assignments that you'll get started with, and you'll click on them to take these 2 quizzes. One is for plagiarism. That's something that as the last few years I've realized that it's a bit on the rise. We have tools to help us detect plagiarism, and so I instituted this in my class last semester, and there are some things that I actually learned about plagiarism and stuff from this quiz. So there's you'll need to take the quiz. There's a link right here, and it will, at the very end, you'll get a screenshot or a completion page. I'll need you to save that as a PDF and then attach it to the assignment, which I'll get to in a second. And then the acknowledgement of the syllabus. That is basically an addendum to the regular syllabus. It outlines all of my policies for the class. What happens if you plagiarize, what happens, that kind of thing. And it goes into all of my policies for the class. They're laid out pretty clearly. And so this is a format of a test, although it does not count as a test. All you have to do, I used to have students have to print it out, sign it, and scan it, and so this is the first thing, this is new that I'm trying, so it looks like a test, but it counts as a participation grade. But on all of these, you'll have to answer, I agree. And at the very end, you'll type your name as your signature, and that's going to be a contract between you and me. Okay? So that is the course content. The other thing is very important. I send out emails a lot and announcements. So when you'll need to go and check your email. So when you click on the mail tab here, you'll see the emails that come from this course. This is the official way that we will be contacting each other for this class. So I teach several different classes, and so I prefer to keep everything separate in Blackboard. So when you get it, there's a way to change. It's defaulted to all the emails also to go to your student email, your CBC email. You can change that. So this is where you'll see that, the inbox, and then announcements. There aren't any yet, but I send out at least an announcement or 2 a week. If someone's having questions on assignments, I try to answer questions. So you're responsible for reading your email and your announcements. Sometimes the due date may change or something may happen. I've been known to change an assignment because for whatever reason it didn't work out or something like that. But anything that comes across your mail or announcements is, you're held to do that. You're required to read it. That's part of your class participation. So I encourage you to log into Blackboard at least twice a week, if not more, because I do send out messages all week. My grades, I can't click on this one, but you'll be able to see all the grades whenever I'm grading an assignment, and you'll also see my comments. I do leave a lot of notes letting you know why you got the grade you did, how can you improve, that kind of thing. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. Oh yes, I want to show you how to upload a document to Blackboard, and of course I didn't have the right folder. See, you'll see week 1, week 2. Week 3 is when our reading assignments will start. So to get to the assignment, you'll click on the link up top. It'll tell you how much the assignment is worth, some instructions, and the assignment to download. So you'll click on that. It'll open it up in a Microsoft Word document. And so what you'll do, it will open up, and it has the instructions. And so when you type your answer, you just type below it. Same thing for the rest of the assignment. And then you'll save it onto your computer. And then to attach the file, you'll go here to this box here. It says Browse My Computer. You'll click on it. And so you'll need to remember where you saved it. There it is. And so I use a Mac, so it looks a little different if you use PC, but it'll do the same thing. Your My Documents will come up. So wherever you saved it, If it's a shared computer, put it on the desktop so you can delete it after you're done, or email it to yourself. But either way, all your files will come up. You'll double click it, and then you'll know it's attached, and it'll appear down here. So let's say if you've attached the wrong file, you can click on Do Not Attach, and you'll hit OK, and it's gone. But make sure that you attach your files, so your Word, PDF, PowerPoint, those documents to here. If we do a video, what I'll need you to do, once it's posted to YouTube, you'll need to copy and paste the link to the actual video, and you'll paste it right here in the comment section. So that's why I'll find it. And then once you're done attaching everything, let's say you've attached a couple documents, but you're not done, you can save it as a draft. Don't hit submit, because a lot of the times on the assignments, you only get one attempt. So if you hit submit, it's turned in. So if you need to do more to it, save it as a draft. And then you'll submit it. And then I'm really good about grading as quick as possible. It's not instantaneously on some things, if I'm reading or I have to leave a lot of notes. So just be patient with me. I do have several classes and a full-time job, but I really try to get back to grading as soon as possible, and then your email within at least 24 hours. But that's really all I wanted to go over in this video. It will be posted on our website, so that way, in case you forget, you'll be able to maneuver. Like I said, it looks a little differently, but it is not. It's not entirely different. It looks a little different. So yeah, I'm going to try to post regular videos of each different parts of the semester. I'm going to post an introduction video as well, so you can see who I am. And when I have an assignment, like a speech or something important, I'll go through it with you, give you examples, and try to post videos. That seems to work very well. All right, thank you.